Hi, welcome to my blog. This is Patty Clark. I wanted to show you a sorting game we made inspired by Jolly Phonics. My children love this game. I made copies from the back of the teacher manual and then ran them off on cardstock to make them sturdy for the children to have. Every child got a set of those as well as a Ziploc bag. We cut them up and put them inside the bag. I also typed up some information for the parents so they could play this game at home and suggested that if they came up with something else they should share with us in class. So one of the things the kids do is they can take for the first sort, take all the cards out and put them into the three groups of words, pictures, and letters. Then they can take their piles, put them back into the bag, and we shake the bag out. And we start from just looking for the sound letters. And what the kids can do is after they found all the sound letters, is they put them down, upside down, and they play a game with their families or with another friend, and I'll just do it with a couple of them. And they turn them over, mix them up, and when they turn it over, they have to say the sound, do the movement, and say the letter name. And then they put it down. And if they get that correct, they put it back in the pile and they mix it up and they get a point. Or sometimes in our class we combine it with math and we use pennies or counters and we put that in a group pot to see how well we can work together. When they're finished doing the sound letter sort, they put those away, and the next one would be to find all the pictures that they can. And what they do with the pictures is the same thing. They put them on the table, mess them up, and then they pick a picture, and what they have to do is look at the picture and say, in a sentence, this is a hat, hat, H. And that just reinforces the movement, the sound, and it also builds on their language acquisition by using a full sentence. When they're finished with that and taking their points and adding to the pot of pennies, they then take out the words. And when they put down the words, they do the same thing. They turn them upside down and mix them all up, and this is when we work on blending. Okay, so they can use the movements, they can also just make the sounds, whatever they would like to do. So we start with I, n, we say put that together, ink, and add the last sound, ink, ink, and then they turn it over and they can add to the group penny pot. If they have trouble blending, they can ask a friend to help them sound it out. T, e, put that together, te, n, ten, and they run their finger under it to read it. After they've done all three sets, then they have other games that they can play. They can pull out the pictures and then name the picture and use it in a sentence and tell what it means, building their comprehension, and put all those back. They can also just pick out the words and test each other on what word do you think you have, and then have the child read it. The other thing that they can do, which they love to do, is they take everything out one at a time and say bed and put it down, put it down, and then the words, and then they have to match everything up on the table. So they end up having everything with the sound letter, the picture, and the word next to it, and then can run their finger underneath it, s, sun, sun, and then they win the game. They've had a blast with inventing new games, and anything extra that they do, we always share together. This is one of our sorts of sorts, and we're going to do some more with just words in the future, and I will share those with you then.